Hola mi compadres, Brian the Bold here, and today I felt like I could give y'all some tips on some No Man's Sky skills that I've received in the last 2 days. Which skills, I can't tell you because I have received no skills whatsoever, but there are some things that I had some thoughts about that I thought would be very interesting to tell y'all. So this is practically a video just telling y'all, hey, heads up. Of course, there will be spoilers. Of course, if you guys don't want to be spoiled by No Man's Sky, it's already out. So if you don't want it to be spoiled, so spoilers alert right here. It's gonna be some spoilers. All right, so one tip that I would have to say is that even though it's really tempting to leave a galaxy without exploring every single planet, don't do that, because you need to explore every single planet in a galaxy, because like a galaxy could potentially have like a galaxy could have a potential of like 3 or 5 planets, and each planet has an opportunity for you to get a large bonus or bounty, and how you would get that bounty is by getting finding all the creatures in that planet, and then once you upload them, it doesn't matter if you give them a name, but just as long as you scan them and upload them, then you'll be able to be eligible for a bounty. So if you find all the creatures, you can get like up towards to like 200,000 units, and units is the currency in this game, and with that being said, I feel like it would be best for you to just stick around each galaxy, unless you're an explorer and just want to hop back and forth. In that case, just be wary of your supplies, because the supplies in this game seem to run really low if you don't have the right equipment. And the supply that I'm used the most is plutonium or whatever. It's a red substance that if you can see on the screen right now, we just skipped it, but it's a little lightning. It's a red lightning thing right there, right? And it's a red, like when you want to get it, it's like red crystals. And so with that being said, once you mine the red crystals, it gives you plutonium, and plutonium, what that gives you is the opportunity to like fuel your thrusters to able to lift off, and that's very annoying if you want to go into your ship and go back up and forth from the planet. And so you would have to pack up a lot of plutonium. And other materials that you need to constantly continue to mine is iron, therminium. Another one, try to get gold if you want to get money, because that's an easy way to get money. Get units is gold. And if you can see the pattern right there, 99, 92, 86, 81, it's 77, because it's going down by 1. So 99 goes down to 92 by 6, 86, and then 92 to 86 goes down to 5, no, 7. Okay, 7. Sorry. So 98 goes down to back and forth. It's 7, 6, 5, and then the last one's 4. So trust me, it's 77 for the answer. And then what that allows you to do on the screen right now, it allows you to find a lost ship. Now, for me, it would be my advice to you is, if you really want to get a new ship, try to buy one instead of trying to find one. I mean, both ships that I had 3 ships in total, but two of which, the first one was the one that I gave you for free. The second one I found, just dying, and then the third one found it crashed. It was a little in better condition, which I'm really glad for. But it's not my favorable ship, but it has enough slots to be considered acceptable. And you have to be careful with your slots as well, because if you're not careful with your slots, you're not going to make it very well. And you really need to be wary of your inventory, because if you're not wary of your inventory, you're going to die very quickly. And also in this game, you have to watch out with the weather, because if you're not careful with the weather, you're going to die pretty quickly, but not really, really quickly. It's not like, oh, you're on fire. No, it's like it takes a while. So like, make sure you take cover to restore your stabilizers, because like there's different hazards, like winter, I guess it's what I call it, and then heat, cold, like, you know, for frozen planets or planets that have like a really cold temperature, and then like biohazards, which like would cause radioactive activity around a planet, which isn't really that bad. It doesn't cause any effects unless you start until it depletes to zero. Then you have life support, which you need to worry as well, which you really need carbon for. Like carbon really like sustains a lot of things, and you need to collect a lot of carbon to get life support, because life support allows you to breathe the air so that you don't have to worry about, you know, like suffocating. So if you don't have life support, your health is going to start to deplete, and you got to be careful. And another thing, as you can see on the screen right now, is like the creatures. You got to make sure you got to read everything, because if you don't read everything, you're going to get yourself screwed over or miss an opportunity to get something really nice. I made sure I paid attention to what they were saying, and it really was rewarding. They gave me a lot of stuff. They gave me a lot of multi-tool weapons. Another thing with multi-tool weapons is you gotta make sure you have a mining set, a mining mode for that multi-tool, and another mode that would require, you know, regular shooting, which is a bolt caster, I think it's what it's called. These are little mods for just one, because you only get one multi-tool so far in this, you know, this version of the game, and so far I've received, you know, so far I've gotten into the game. And another thing is that when you want to go to another galaxy, it's not that simple. You have to get a hyperdrive, and you need to get warp cells, but then that takes a long time to create, because you're gonna get like antimatter, and then you gotta get something that's like vapor. It's a lot of time. It takes a long time. Like sometimes you can get those off really rarely from like other places. And another thing with the aliens is that like they speak in this language you can't understand, but the only way you can understand them is by learning their language. And how you do this by going to little relics that would allow you to learn you know, their language, and that would consist of like, you know, you usually see icons are like purple, and when they're purple, that's the language. And then there's like places called the Mothian. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mothlin or something. That'll give you more opportunities to learn about their language. And language is very, very important, because if you have no idea what they're saying, you literally are going to like lose in a lot of opportunities. So again, pay attention to what they're saying, and pay attention to what your character is saying on what the character, on what the aliens' emotions and movements are, because like I really picked that up very quickly in this game. So if you really want to be successful, pay attention to the details. It's all about the details in this game. You don't pay attention to the details, you don't read every single thing, you're gonna miss out from a lot. Is it going to affect you in the long run? Probably, because you could have something that would have helped you before, but you didn't because you chose not to read. So that's practically what I had to say for this tips video. I hope this came out pretty well. This game is very interesting. It was very difficult at first, but you just have to keep on trying. My suggestion for you is that, well, practically it's just like a life lesson, is don't give up. Don't give up. It may seem hard at first, but you just have to continue moving forward and just try your best to, you know, just play the game, because like this game is very weird. It's not the game that everyone was expecting, but it's still a game that everyone would like to play. So I really do like this game, even though it kind of lost my expectations. It wasn't not in a bad way, but in a way it's like, I wish it was more like this, but later updates gonna add it. So thanks everyone for watching this tips video, and if you liked it, give it a like, support the Red Guard, and this is Brian the Bold signing out. Stay bold out there. Ciao.